All right, guys, welcome back to our Pro League coverage. Puggy here in New York City. Benson stepping out for just a moment. We're talking to the admins, making sure our players are ready to go. That was a quick 3-0, so if you're just joining us, we've had Elevate versus Envy. This one went back and forth. First, it was Envy winning the hardpoint. Elevate wins a crucial round 11 with some nice plays there on Skyrise. Apathy killing a teammate didn't matter. Still able to pick up 2 kills there. Uplink comeback, that went to Envy 11-6. It was really close. It was about 7-5 at one point. At the end, though, Envy able to close out strong. Then you saw retreat on Hardpoint. This one going back in favor of Elevate. Game 5, though, 6-2. It was all Envy, my prediction correct, but then we saw the 3-0. Orbit comes in, slaps around TCM for the first half of Biolab Hardpoint. They drop it. Second half, they kind of fall apart. At the very end, it came down to a nice push by Burns. Big kills from Happy staying alive in the final hardpoint. They're able to win it, and then we saw, of course, a 6-3 search and destroy, followed by the dominance on Parliament. I'm joined back by Benson now, and Ben, we got the info. Optic Nation, Rise Nation is coming up next, our third match of the night. One of these teams is going to go up to 2-1. The other one is going to drop to 1-2.
Do we know who has host vetoed?
We got the host veto info. It's coming in my ear.
Okay.
Chandler says...
Owen vetoes Chino.
Chino is...
Ooh, Chino and Moach.
No Moach, which is... This has been regular. Every team that has played Owen will veto Moach's host.
And I'm curious to know... Owen hosts 1 and 3. And Rise, of course, will be 2, 4, and
So that
5.
means Nation is going to get the uplink on Biolab. And they're also going to get Hardpoint Solar. So let's take a look at our 5 maps for this matchup. Search and Destroy Detroit. It might all come down to this at game number 5. But I don't think so. I think this is a 3-1 in favor of Optic Nation. Knowing that they're going to get the 2 respawns, I think you also look at Skyrise. They were very strong in their first S&D last night. I think they could definitely do some damage here against Rise Nation. How comfortable do you think Rise is on the new map?
Honestly, couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you. Watched Optic Nation play Compound the other day, and Moach just tore it apart with his battle. Great play. I look at that and have to kind of predict that OM would win that one. Solar on host. I mean, I would expect them to win that as well. Really, it comes down to Search and Destroy Skyrise. I mean, 3-1 maybe I would look at. 3-1? 3-1 ON. I would kind of agree with that. I mean, I have
Maven's going Rise here. He's going against the grain tonight.
This is interesting, okay? Because as the predictions currently stand, okay, you have 8, Matt has 9, Maven has 8, and I have 9. Now, me and Matt for the rest of the evening have the same predictions.
You're tied.
As do you.
As do I.
So we're all in the same boat.
I'll finish 1 behind if all of our predictions are correct.
Yes. Which is not good.
It's not bad.
But then Maven is beating you.
No, Maven will be dead wrong.
I mean, I hope so. I need Optic Nation to win. I gotta stay in the lead.
Maven's at 8. I'm at 8.
Yeah.
Is that where we're at right now?
So if Optic Nation win, which I kind of think they will, and you predicted to win as well, then Maven stays in last place. You have 9. We could all finish 10.
Yeah, we'll just keep Maven at the bottom.
That's the game plan.
Yeah, Maven, your prediction's going to be wrong.
They will.
If Rise wins, I'm going to hate it because I picked them the last 2 times.
Did you really?
No, I picked them last time after watching them night 1. I don't know. I honestly don't know who's going to win this next series. It looks like invites are starting to come in, though. Optic Nation, Rise Nation coming through. Now, Optic Nation was up 2-0 last night. They blew their lead in the series. Ended up losing a very rough Game 5 there. So, they need to close it out tonight.
Yes.
They need to close it out in uplink.
I mean, yeah, that Biolab, I think they definitely need to. But, you know, Rise going to host that Skyrise. How good is Optic Nation going to be at Skyrise since adding Moach?
You got Ricky.
We was surprising because a lot of people kind of have the mentality that statistically he's improved their respawn more than anything, but he hasn't. He's actually improved their search and destroy more than anything, which is very, very strange. But, you know, Skyrise,
Miracle
Moach has been playing for a long time.
Who's the snipers? Think about that. Rise Nation. I can see.
I would honestly, if I was kind of coaching that team, I would want Miracles to hit on the ground very quickly, very aggressively. Just let him be aggressive. I mean,
Bows.
they don't really. I mean, Moach can snipe. I wouldn't really want him to.
Presence.
I wouldn't really want him to snipe, but maybe I feel like Skyrise is a map where it's like a must. You need to have someone sniping on that map just for intel more than anything.
Yo, chat. Who's sniping from Optic Nation?
Maybe Money B. I would give it to Money B. He isn't necessarily going to be the most consistent. He's not a loony, for example, when it comes to a sniper rifle presence, but he can still hit a good shot. Like his shot is definitely there. And again, like the sniper rifle on high rise or Skyrise rather, is just for intel. If you hit a shot, then great. I mean, I'm surprised we're not seeing people kind of challenge Glass, especially the confident snipers. I expect to see Looney just immediately double boost forward and just go for that cross snipe. He only really did it when he realized that like Slack had put away the sniper rifle. Slack did it when he realized Looney. There was no like sniper on sniper cross map like fire, which was kind of disappointing because that's what everyone really loved about that map.
If we can, I'd love to take a look at the rosters, just catch everyone up. Rise Nation had really the worst luck. They had 2 players from Team Caliber, or 2 players leave for Team Caliber. It was Theory and Neslo, who, after qualifying with Rise for the X Games, getting into the Final 8 of Season 2, those 2 players just dipped. TK now sitting at 1-2, not the best start to the league. Rise on their first night with Gunjar and TJ, basically their first match playing together, able to get a win.
Yeah, they looked really good as well. It wasn't just getting a win, it was TJ just tearing it up. Can they compete with Optic Nation now? I mean, I really want to see ON play like a FaZe and OG just to see how they play against one of those like top caliber teams, because we really haven't got like too much to go off with them yet. But I'm really excited for this ON team. This is the first time where I've looked at Optic Nation in the season and I've gone, you know what, this team can finish top 8. Every other time I've kind of looked at it and said, I don't really feel comfortable with this team. I don't think they're going to do that well, but this really is the first one, of course. I mean, there's a roster: Embos, Moch, Miracles, and Ricky. You know, since Killer has left the team, Miracles has shone as an SMG. Kind of expect to see, you know, Ricky doing a great job. Moch is going to be the battle. You know, come to think of it, when it comes to the sniping, Ricky has a pretty good sniper shot as well.
Yeah.
You saw him dominating Ghosts. He has a good shot on AW, so maybe he's going to be the one sniping on high rise. Or Skyrise. I'm gonna call it high rise for the rest.
I've seen Ricky get some nice cross map snipes on Octane and Ghost. I remember those days.
Yeah, he's good. He's good with the sniper rifle.
I'm giving it. I think the best sniper on the team though is Miracles. We saw it. We saw it. When was it? Optic Nation the North American Regionals. He clutched up with a sniper in around 11. Was able to finish. I think Miracles is still the best sniper on this squad. The question, like you said, though, is do you use him to be that power forward SMG player to get aggressive?
I think that's what you want. I think you really want rushing. I'm actually surprised that Miracle's host wasn't vetoed, because it's a Vegas host.
Well, this is the best part. Moch has a worse host than Miracles, they say. So they prefer to shut Moch down, who's in Texas, then shut down a Las Vegas host from Miracles. But I think
Miracles
because
has been going off on host, like he was dropping 44. Last time I saw him play Hardpoint Solar, he dropped 44 kills.
I think though they have been giving it to Embos and Ricky. At least last night they did.
Oh, really?
So we saw the Chicago host coming through. Tonight it looks like Miracles is our top player. Does that mean he is also the host of this lobby?
Yeah, he's host. Last time I saw, like I said, last time I saw him host Hardpoint Solar, he dropped 44 kills. Like, this is a map that he absolutely thrives on. Honestly, not a fan of giving a host to Embos or Ricky. I feel like they're 2 players who just don't need host whatsoever.
And let's take a look at Rise Nation's lineup if you missed it here. Rise making some big moves after losing their teammates. They picked up TJ and Gunjar minutes before their first matchup. Chino and Wheats, those are the 2 returning from Season 2. Chino kind of the mainstay of the Rise Nation organization. I think when I think about this team, I think Chino first.
Right.
Wheats kind of came over from AR, joining up with Rise, and now you got TJ and Gunjar. TJ had the best night out of any of the players in Pro League day 1. Last time he played, not the best.
Yeah, it wasn't the best. I honestly look at Wheats as kind of the, I don't want to say the best player on this team, but he's going to be the player who's going to be dropping the most kills.
Veteran,
for
sure.
The veteran without a doubt. I mean, big question mark for me is on Gunjar. Last time I watched these guys play in the season, massively inconsistent. I mean, hugely inconsistent. Went from dropping, I think it was like 19 kills and 40 deaths in a hard point. Next game, he was up there with 35 and I think it was like 22. He needs that consistency if this Rise team is going to have any chance. And it was that one factor which was exactly the reason why I think Optic Nation is going to win this game.
Well, guys, we got our best of 5. We're kicking things off. Hardpoint Solar, followed by Search, Skyrise, and Biolab Uplink are your first 3. But going toe-to-toe, it's Hardpoint first. And this is a map I honestly don't know which direction it's going to go.
For me, it's Optic Nation all the way.
Moch is going to be your key slayer.
No, Miracles. Miracles.
I disagree.
40 bum. 40 bum inbound for Miracles.
Chipotle bet?
I bet you Chipotle on it, yes. I bet you with Chipotle.
40 bomb for Miracles.
Well, I bet you he'll finish with more kills than Moch.
Challenge accepted.
Let's go, Miracles. See, we're on the same side here. We both want Owen to win, so this is going to be nice.
Side bets.
Side bets, yeah. We're going to make it interesting somehow, I guess. But, you know, Moch's Bal definitely going to be dominant. But as I said, you know, Miracles, he's just so good. He's going to be switching things up. He's going to start with a Bal, going to switch out to an SMG, dependent on the hard point. Of course, that's so necessary on solo. You have some huge open hard points where it's all about slaying around the outside. And then, of course, some close range ones.
Chino ripping it up with the 2-piece. Goonjar also in the kill feed. That was 4 straight kills for Rise Nation as they are the first to pull out to a lead. Wheats, last man standing, opening up 4-1. And he's going to be chased down by Embos here. Nice stuns coming through, but eventually Moch is going to get the kill. Let's go over on board with TJ for a little bit at the start of this game. Ben, TJ, of course, known at the very start of the game. A lot of props for his online search and destroy play. Falls off because everyone is focused on an 18-plus player going into champs.
Which is unfortunate.
What have you seen from TJ since that?
Really?
Since champs.
I mean, I kind of feel sorry for him. He's been dropped from, I think it was like 3 teams in as many weeks. A little unfortunate with the way things were going for him. Really, since champs, you know, you've seen him play a lot of online tournaments here and there, but nothing really which has allowed him to really thrive as a player. Hopefully, this is a team that he can feel a little bit more comfortable with, because he didn't feel comfortable with TK at all. But whether he feels truly comfortable with this squad, I don't know. I feel like he's very much like an athlete. You know, he's an X-Factor. When they win, he goes off. When they lose, he gets completely shut down.
10-5 from Chino is the best score in the game right now. We'll go over to him here in just a second. Chino going to be your mainstay battle for Rise, getting shut down. Moch trying to move in from the top now. The big fight is about to go down on the rotation end. You'll see it in the back. The blue team, Optic Nation, trying to get on the flank. Miracles caught in transition. Ricky's dropped as well. Everyone falling here for Optic Nation, and the first control is going to go in favor of Goonjar, sitting back for Rise.
And there's one play from Rise as well, watching this entire rotation come in. And he's going to sneak in from behind. Oh my lord, Miracles just turned on TJ.
Uh-oh.
That was not good at all. TJ needed to hold that down, and that's very unfortunate. Now Optic Nation do have control, starting to build themselves a lead. Pretty slow start from them. They actually allowed a lot of points to come in from Rise on that first hard point. Not really what you want to see, but able to lock down that second hill for a significant amount of time. Got out-rotated.
They just failed on their hold in the back as well.
Yeah, that was not good.
There's 4 up, all 4 drop without picking up a single kill. Now they got to go for the retake. Miracles gets 1. Ricky on the flank won't be able to get many more. Embos is there though. Embos shooting a teammate as Moch is going to take fire from his own squad. And finally, it looks like this one is going back in favor of Rise with Wheats clearing the way.
Wheats just pre-firing over towards the side. 6 seconds left. Rotation is going to be key. And you see those blue arrows are up top, ready and waiting. Of course, that's going to be Optic Nation. And this is really where players like Moch are going to come into full effect. The Bow players, you really want to see him just kind of push off the hill. That's exactly what he's going to do. Try and control this map side. There's the first kill. Second kill should be any second now if he gets some convenient timing, but just double jumping around. Just needs to try and stay alive. Has him one shot. Doesn't even need to necessarily give the chance. Can just call that out. Moch going to cause all sorts of problems over here, but now as he's pushed out that side, they have to expect spawners on the other side, and that's exactly why everyone is rotating.
We talked about Miracles being kind of the top slayer, arguably, for this squad. Embos has been impressing me the last 2 days with his respawn game.
Really?
Currently just 12 and 13, but look for him to kind of catch you on top of the leaderboard.
I disagree. When I watch Optic Nation, I'm not impressed by those in respawn. I think S&D is kind of where he can thrive. I don't know whether that was because he was on host, like you said you saw him on
Oh, that's why I said surprising. Yes, I
okay,
did not expect him to be on top of the leaderboard, but he was last night.
Okay, that may make sense if he was trying to host, or they were testing Chicago hosts, see if that made any difference for their performances. But, normally he's going to be your OBJ guy. He's going to be just baiting for his teammates. He does a great job at what he does. He's by no means a bad player at all. He's just very, very consistent at what he does. I mean, he's 15 and 15 right now, so he is actually leading the lobby in terms of kills, which is actually surprising.
I showed you Goonjar. Bit surprised to see him off to such a slow start. Goonjar used to be known as kind of a fearsome slayer. Black Ops 2, people were afraid to challenge him.
I feel like that this isn't his game.
No. And I wonder what it is that's difficult for him about this. Chino charging in, able to pick up 2. Third player comes in, teammate cleans that up. It's Wheats with the 2-piece of his own. So nice slaying coming in from Rise. They're trailing by 20 points, about the halfway mark of this game, and they should be able to get near tie score if they're able to hold this, but nope. Optic Nation comes breaking through. Ricky leading that charge.
Yeah, that was Moach with his battle, able to pick up 2 kills. Nice play from him, and very, very close game. Map number 1, Chris, 102 to 95 points. You know, Rise doing a great job off host here of staying close in this one.
Look how far Embos ran to get that flank. Only picked up 1 kill, had an opportunity to get 3. He looped all the way from middle of the map to the very top. Chino shutting it down. Ricky's still getting the window position. Do they want this top spawn? Yes. Is that the whole reason they're going for this?
He may only have just got 1 kill, but that top spawn is favorable for this hill. It's also favorable, you know, going into that second hard point as well. You can consistently apply pressure. I mean, yes, you don't have the rooftop height, but really I think that's only important if, you know, someone pulls out a sniper for this hill, which really we haven't seen since, I think,
there's no
beginning of season 2, I think, was the last time we saw it, and I believe it was Killer who was doing it. But, you know, on this map especially, I think it can be a legitimate strategy. If you have a good enough sniper play, you can definitely make it work. But at that point, you know, you're going to get maybe 1-2 kills, and then you need to switch out. You can pick up a gun off the floor.
Moach doing a nice job getting in and out, keeping points ticking up for Optic Nation. He currently leads Miracles, by the way, by 7 kills.
It's fine.
Chipotle.
I'm not worried at all.
Yo, Moach.
I'm not worried. Watch my boy Miracles just turn up.
Moach just got about 20 points for Optic Nation.
He did.
No small time at all. That was a nice little run. Looking through, you're going to see Ricky trying to hold on. Here comes the break, though. It's TJ doing the damage. He got 2. Wheats trying to rotate from behind, catch players on the flank. He's spotted, called out. It's the power positions held down by Optic Nation that are making the difference. You got Miracles inside. It was Moach up top working with Ricky.
Yeah, nice play from TJ, though, to try and snap that back. 3.
Oh.
Wow. Shredding through Mochilla. That had a little bit of help of Chino, who was laying down some suppressing fire, but they're only going to get the scrap 12 seconds. Again, minimap key here to look at. 1 blue arrow rotated across. That's going to be Miracles, who's ready and waiting on
all the spawns.
Yep.
Great job there by Miracles.
It's really, really solid play from him. Moch is going to be outside. He's going to watch to see anyone overextends. Kind of got a little bit overzealous there. Leaves Miracles in a horrible position on this hard point to defend himself, but both him and Ricky go big for ON. That's going to be a big hold from them.
Ricky is going to call out 3 pushing. Everyone flooding from the right side of the map, and you're going to see Mir shutting it down. Here's the run you were waiting on. 4 straight kills. Still -7, though. Struggling a little bit at the start of this game. Ricky, 6 captures. 22 and 29 has been really kind of the bait inside the hard point every single time they get control.
I feel like both of them are doing a great job, and that's really why you're seeing, you know, Bows and Moach pick up as many kills as they are, because you have Miracles and Ricky just kind of dive onto that hard point, get a couple of players weak, and, you know, how many times have you seen Moach this game put like 1 bullet in someone and pick up a kill?
Yeah.
It's just great teamwork overall, and that's what you expect from a team like this, you know? Good friends, great teamwork, they've all teamed together at some point, and you know, Moach really proving to be a good catalyst to this squad. I mean, look at this lead now, 190 to 138, and they have the rotation. I mean, that's beautiful play.
Optic Nation has been rotating so strongly throughout this game. They held down the top hard point the first rotation here with 2 minutes left. It looks like they are just about ready to seal this game up. Embos gonna be waiting for the push from mid. Is going to be flanked from all sides, and that's actually a great break from Rise. You got 1 from Chino, TJ gets 2, Goonjar also in the kill feed. Rise able to get control of the top. How long can they hold it, though? They need every second left up here to bring it down to this last hard point.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. I mean, still plenty of time, but 1 minute 13, hill gets broken. They really, really needed that final 16 seconds. That goes to Owen. That's pretty much GG.
Chipotle for everybody.
I mean, it's not over yet. 27-35, Moach is slowing down. Yeah, he's gonna kill it. God damn it, Moach. I hate you.
Moach! Hey,
oh,
look at this guy. Remember that guy you said you didn't like in Respawn? How about my bows now? 9 caps, 36, 32. Who's got better stats in the game? Only one player. Young Mojer.
There you go, Bows.
Yo, Bows
Money
has
B!
been ripping
Oh,
it.
stop. Oh, the assist comes in. Mojer completely saved his life. But yeah, Bows, really phenomenal play. Actually, 2 kills away from dropping 40, as is Moch. Miracles, 1 off the 30 bomb, but Optic Nation just completely destroyed Rise in this game.
The slang was the difference maker here. You saw some kills coming from Chino. Goonjar just hasn't been able to get anything going the last 2 nights. Looking to see a little bit more out of him. TJ can't do all of the work on the SMG front as well.
Yeah. Had a pretty, I mean, him and Wheats and Chino, great games. Really, it's, you know, Goonjar not just doing a good enough job picking up kills. I mean,
244, 168. Biggest issue was the rotations, though. I think that is what won the game for Optic Nation. Rotation after rotation coming through, winning those fights, and then controlling the hill. You saw the times that Rise was able to break it. They lost almost instantly every single time that Optic Nation threw something organized.
I think this honestly could be a 3-0.
I'm feeling 3-0.
Skyrise, Search and Destroy, followed by Uplink and Pileup on an ON host.
Anything could happen with Skyrise, though. That is the one thing. I don't think teams have it figured out yet. I think there's way too many explosive canisters for you to feel comfortable.
I agree with that. I do agree with that, but I think because this is a remastered map, it was like, you know, like Firing Range. When that kind of got remastered in Black Ops 2, and, you know, people were kind of messing around with their nades, everyone knew exactly how to play it. Like, yes, the mechanics of the game are different, and there's different movement, but the map is exactly how it used to be. Like, you can still do all the same stuff you can, and you kind of know the power positions already. You know what you need to hit. It's just how different is hitting bottom, like middle now, as opposed to when you were playing it in previous titles. It's just a little bit of speed.
Map 2 in the best of 5 coming up next, guys. Don't go anywhere.